together, but deep down, you have given up. I had quit. In my own mind, I had threw in the towel. I had looked at my past. I looked at all the things that I had went through, and I kind of knew this woe is me. One of my biggest issues when we're talking about building, when we talk about our story and us being together, connection. When I made money, I got to a certain platform. But I was with people that had a certain mindset. And where I was going, my mind was not there. You can be successful, but if you start going in your mind, and you're stuck. I got to 2 million, and everybody else around me was stuck, and I didn't see anything bigger. I didn't see anything better. I didn't see anything else to run after, chase after. I got kind of stuck. But after being stuck, I got frustrated. And in the frustration, I walked away. When you build, and we're talking about our stories connect us. When you are building anything, business, ministry, family, marriage, when you are building, connect to the right people in your life. When it's not over. You see that tenacity? Because I'm telling you, in this season, this is the season to run. This is the season to chase. This is the season to go after it, because it's not over until we win. Yay! Okay, I'm going to calm down. So you guys, I got up. I wrote fears. It moved everything. Through the process of life, you don't have all the answers. But as you move forward, as you walk forward, things will work out for you. When you are gifted, when you move, doors will open for you. Things begin to change for me because I changed my mind. I saw myself as a winner. I saw myself that I was destined to be great. I saw that I was built to last and endure. That's why I birthed fierce, because I'm strong, and so are you. Put in the chat, you are. Hello, hello, hello. I am so glad to be with you guys on today. Thank you for joining us on Business Social Change. Yes, I am Deborah Allen. Today is the day for the great comeback. Am I excited? Truly, truly excited. Come on in the live put. We are excited, and this is the time for the great comeback. It is. Thank you guys for being with us in Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas, I'm excited to be again a part of the tour. Why? Because we are bringing change to our communities through business, and recognize that it is so important to give back in this season. Give back in this season. You guys, I just want to come on. I want to talk to you. We're talking about business. So I want to talk about the great comeback. Why am I going to talk about the great comeback? Because in business, you experience so many things doing being an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur is not for the faint hearted. No, it is not. It is not for people that don't have grit and tenacity. But if you're going to be a business owner, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you're going to have to be able to endure. You're going to have the mindset of a champion and to be a builder. I am Deborah Allen. You guys, I am a author, a coach, an entrepreneur, a pastor. But I want to talk to you about definitely the season of the great comeback. I went through a season that, after 10 years of being in my own business, being my own boss, I went through a season where I had to shift, I had to change. Change is necessary in what we go through. even as business owners. And let me say, be men in business. That means you have to make the hard choices. You have to be the one that always think about the business. You have to be business minded. You have to be able to flow with the good and the bad. And you are definitely the source for the business. You are the voice. You are the purpose. You are the dream, and you are the vision. And so we want to talk about the great comeback. Why? Because when I did business, yes, I made so much money in childcare. But I want to talk about building your business. I want you to know that you can go through growth, you can go through slowdown. That's why it's so important in this season. Connect, connect with people that's like minded. When you're building, build with other people that are builders. Build with people that have your DNA, that knows where we're going, what we're doing. I went through a season where I was very successful, but after 10 years, guys, I got kind of tired. I got a little down. I was a little weary. Do not wear yourself out in business. In business, you must be effective, and you have to use strategy. So when I was building my business, I did a lot of time. I did a lot of work. I build, I labor, I sweated. Let me give you a side note in business. You don't have to do it by yourself. I built my childcare center for the ground up. We were moving in St. Louis City, in St. Louis County, serving families, doing amazing things. But it came a time where I needed to shift, but I didn't want to shift. There was seasons, there was time where you got to make hard decisions as business owners. You have to shift, you have to do so many things. But at the time, I just was not able to. I just wasn't ready to. I just couldn't get my mind around the fact that sometimes in business, you may have to lay off. Sometimes in business, you may have to cut down staff. But I didn't want to do that. So really, after 10 years, I just got frustrated. Why? Because I was building my business, but you have to build your mind. You have to build your resources. You have to build your staff. As you're elevating, you need to go up higher in your mind. You have to build it in your mind. But I didn't want to go to the level I needed to go. I was content. I was stuck. I made so much money. By the time I made it to 2 million, I was just done. I was wore out. Why am I talking about this? Because you can go so far. You can be successful to other people and not be fulfilled. I was no longer fulfilled because as I was building, I didn't build it right. I didn't build it with the right people. I just didn't have the right mindset. And understand, say this, that personal growth is a choice. Put that in the live. Your personal growth is a choice. You have to choose to change and understand that we all have to change. And in this season and in that time I went through, I needed to diverse. You need multiple streams of income, but I was content. I was happy. I was doing the things I was doing. I was happy there. I was stuck there. I didn't see any reason when things were good to go ahead and step out and to make it better. When you are on the top of your game, you need to duplicate what is working for your business. If you have something that's working, we need to keep duplicating so that we can keep growing and growing, so that in the time of lack and in the time of famine, that you have multiple streams. I had all my eggs in one basket. Yes, I am guilty. I had all my eggs in one basket. So when things got rough, it got really rough. I got frustrated. I threw in the towel. I gave up. I'm talking about a woman that built a business from nothing. I'm talking about a woman that built the business from the ground up, over 2 million in childcare. I got frustrated. I just threw in the towel. Don't get frustrated. Don't let life frustrate you. Don't let the things that you're going through stop you and hinder you. Don't get frustrated in what you're going through in this season. Entrepreneurs, business is hard, life is hard. Do it hard. Encourage yourself. Build in this season. So let me tell you what I did, y'all. I quit. After 10 years, I closed the center. Why? Because the vision was no longer there. I no longer had the drive. I no longer had the vision. I no longer had the fight. I no longer wanted to do it. Sometimes you do things and they're not forever. Childcare was something that I actually walked into. I had the most education. Our church was doing childcare. We needed a director. So I was the director, the owner, all of it. But it led me to where I needed to be. Some things you do in your life, it may be just for a season. Do not be dismayed. Do not get upset because it seemed like that it's only for a season. Don't be frustrated about it. Keep moving in spite of. But I went through this phase where I was, woe is me. I was tired. I mean, I'm a woman that fight. That is my DNA. I am fierce and I quit. I laid down. I just gave up. I went back to what I used to do. See, that's something we got to know. It's our mindset. When things get hard, you cannot quit. When things get hard, you cannot throw in the towel. Don't allow burnout because you're working too much. You're doing too much. You feel too much pressure. Stop you. I didn't get time. I didn't revive myself. I didn't keep the vision fresh. I started listening to other people. Don't listen to the naysayers. You can do it. Your dreams are possible. Your goals are possible. You will win if you do not quit. And I'm telling you, in that moment when I quit, I thought it was over. I closed the center down. I sat down for about 3-4 years. But let me tell you something about when you're destined and when you purpose. You know what? You can't just sit there. I had to come to grips with myself and say, you cannot lay here. You cannot give up. And that's what I'm telling you. You are the gift and you are the source. And just because it didn't go according to plan, how you thought it would, but it went the right way because your steps are ordered. You are not a mistake. You are not a mishap. It was supposed to happen. I had to go through that season. I had to be elevated. I had to build and be successful. And then I had to come back down and humble myself, get my bearings back in my business world, get my mind right. I had to change, shift my mind. I had to change who I was to be who I was called to be. And for a season, I couldn't do that. And that's why I had to walk away that first time. But as I laid there in the floor, don't let life beat you. Don't let life beat you up and put you in the floor. Don't let the setback, don't let the disappointment, don't let cause it didn't work the first time. It's going to work. If you can endure it, you're going to win. You have comeback power. You have the power to change. You have the power to grow. You have the power to build, for you are the source and you are the door. And as I laid there, I had to realize, girl, you got to get back up again. Get back up. I'm telling somebody that's doing business. I'm telling every entrepreneur, every author, every visionary that even if it's been slow and even if it's been hard, you can get back up again because it's working for your good. It's working for your good. I'm telling you, this is the great comeback power. You're able to come back. And you know what? I had to get myself up. I had to tell myself, this is not the end of my story, and it is not the end of your story. I went through that season for a little while, but I decided to get back up. And why did I get back up? Because you the gift. You the money, you the opportunity, you the voice, you the everything. If you had it one time, you can get it again. You will not lose. You will not fail. I got back up and I started writing mine. Let me tell you guys, 3 years later, 4 books later, 2 bestsellers, but I had to go through the past to get to my future because I thought all I was a director of a child care facility. But guess what? You're more than one gift. You the gift, but you got to work your gift. You have many talents in you. There's many things that you can do. And by me going back, building myself up again, building up my mind, building up my comeback power. Reinvent yourself. And sometimes you got to reinvent yourself. They don't know who you are. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. I birthed the fierce, and fierce took on a movement all itself. It birthed Fierce TV. It birthed Fierce Radio. It birthed an outreach for ministry. It birthed visionary coaching and consulting group. It birthed so many things in my life. It became a movement. It birthed groups. It birthed coaching opportunities. I became a coach. Not only that, I went back to entrepreneurship. You will win because you have the great comeback power. Start over again if you have to. But I need you to ground your mind. I need you to ground your heart. I need you to know that you are the key, that you are the one that's going to bring wealth to your family. I need you to understand that you are the one that's going to make doors open and make things happen. We are here on the tour for business social change. Why? Because we're giving back to our communities. We're giving back. We're giving back our time. We're giving back everything that we built up. And I want you to know that you have great comeback power. I'm excited. When I got back up, I realized that everything that I needed, it was in my hand. What am I telling you? Don't cry. Don't quit. Don't fuss. Don't murmur. Don't complain. But write down your goals. GOALS. Strategize and move forward. Get on that list. Know what you're working for. Know what's at stake and work. One thing about it, even when I did childcare, nobody could outwork me. Outwork the system. You are, come on here. Everything you need is already in your hand because you are the gift, the ideas, the visions, the purpose, your business, everything, your books, your movies is already down on the inside of you. And you just have to work what's in your hand. We're looking for something else and you don't think you enough. You are more than enough. You are the key. I am Deborah Allen. I am the creator of the Fierce System. And what is the Fierce System? Fierce. And when you want to look at it, you look at the F, find yourself. I, indeed, being independent. E, evaluate your life and your story. R, realize you make the difference. C, create opportunities through the gifts that's down on the inside of you. And E, evolve into the greatest version of you. You have the power to come back. And I want you to know that you are in the season of the great comeback. And when you come back this time, they won't even understand the person that you was. Nothing can stop you when you are determined to win. And I am determined to win. And you have to be determined to win. Look at your goals. Go after your goals. Don't give up. Do connect with people that's like-minded. That's the greatest thing. Connection, divine connection is such a commodity in this season. You have to be able to connect with other visionaries, with other bosses, with other dreamers, so that your mind can be right, so that you can elevate up, so you can encourage yourself. You got to love yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you have made. If you messed up, if you felt like the business didn't work the first time, but you're better now, you're wiser. It did not kill you. It made you stronger. You learned from every opportunity. You learned through the process of time. I learned that when you can get down, that you can get back up. I mean, that opportunity and that test was so needed in my life because it showed me what I was made of. It showed me that I can go through and endure. You can endure. You are strong. You are mighty. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are talented. This is your season of the great comeback. Everything you need is in your hand, and it's time to maximize your gift. Work your gift, maximize your gift, grow your gift, birth your gift. Don't listen to anybody that don't believe in you. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and you will not fail. Believe in yourself because you are definitely on the verge and know you are in the season of the great comeback. I am Deborah Allen. You guys, I have something amazing for you. Go to my website, Deborah Allen Speaker.com. And I have a gift. If you just click, I have an amazing gift for you in this season for believers, for dreamers, for purpose pushers, for people that are changing the world. And we are changing the world. You are a world changer and you have everything that you need. It's in your hand. Be not afraid. Move forward, grow it, birth it like never before. I am here with you, and I'm so glad to be a part of this tour that's bringing change to the world. And remember, when I began writing, when I got up out the floor, don't cry. Get back up because remember, it's in your hand. I am an author. I am a pastor and a coach and a speaker. Your gifts will make room for you and bring you before great men. Your gift is bringing you before great men, giving you great wealth and opportunity. And I just want to show you some things. Change is coming. This what happened when you get back up. This is the comeback power. You got the power to come back. I started over. Don't cry about it. Build it. Stay faithful. Work every day in your business. Stay focused on your goals. Run after your dreams and it will come to pass. Remember, stay focused for you are in the season of the great comeback. I am Deborah Allen. Thank you for being with me. Remember, go to my website, definitely Deborah Allen Speaker.com. I have a free gift for you just to help you walk into your purpose because I am called to help you walk into your destiny, birth your purpose, and fulfill the dreams. Everything you need is in your hand. And this is the season of the great comeback. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you. And I appreciate you being here. And bye bye.